UFC 87 is scheduled for Saturday, August 9th down in Minneapolis, Minnesota. One of the main fights on the card involves St. Isidore, Quebec native and welterweight champion George St-Pierre. GSP joins us now. George, I guess first question, how have the preparations been going for your bout with John Fitch?
Well, I'm training really hard, and I don't cut corners. I've been doing my homework.
Your first title defense as welterweight champion last year essentially ended in complete disaster. How are you a different fighter, either physically or mentally, this time around?
I'm the type of guy who never make the same mistake twice, and I learn from my mistake. Every time I lost a fight, I know why I lost, I know what I've been doing wrong, and I'm not going to do the same thing again.
George, a lot of people think you're in the best form of your life and you are going to completely walk over John Fitch. Is that fair to say, considering the record that he has?
I see a very tough fight because John Fitch is probably the most dangerous fighter that I fought so far. Brings a lot more problem on the table. I'm gonna have to use some tools, some different tools that I've been using in the past.
George, a lot of people still talking about this past April in Montreal. How long did it take you to come down from the high of beating Matt Serra at the Bell Center?
It's not very hard. I just have to think about what happened last time after when I gained the title and my title defense. So it put me back on hurt.
Is it safe to say the win over Serra this year was the most satisfying victory of your career?
Absolutely. It was an awesome moment, the best moment of my career so far.
All right, George, let's talk big picture items and weight classes specifically. A move up to 185 and potentially a fight with Anderson Silva. I know the fans would love to see it. How much does that interest you?
I always look for a challenge, but right now I have a lot of challenge at 170 pounds. John Fitch, Thiago Alves, Japan, and I don't look past John Fitch. But even maybe one day, if the timing is good, we'll see what's gonna happen.
John Fitch is doing a lot of talking ahead of that fight, August 9th. He says he's watching plenty of tape of you, and he sees some weaknesses in your game. What weaknesses do you think he's talking about?
Nobody's perfect. Everybody got weaknesses. That's why I'm training so hard, and I don't cut corners. That's why I don't take a long break between my fights, because I want to improve my weaknesses. So I can't wait to see that.
George, if you would, take us behind the scenes on fight day, from the time you wake up to the time you get to the dressing room at the arena that night. What is your fight day routine?
On fight day, I wake up when I wake up. I don't have time. Then after I go have a breakfast, I go take a nap. I'm waking up again, go eat dinner, go take another nap, wake up again, go have a supper, then change, put my suit on and go to the arena, warm up and fight and celebrate.
Obviously, your victory over Serra this year was monumental, and it did affect a lot of people. George, did you know the shorts you wore that night were recently auctioned off for $8,000? Your shorts. Did the guy get ripped off or what?
Made me feel great. It's for a good cause, so that's all good.
George St-Pierre is the name. UFC welterweight title is his current job description, and he will defend it coming up August 9th against John Fitch in Minneapolis, Minnesota. George, thank you very much for the time, and best of luck at UFC 87.
Thank you.